want some fun with my niggas too. I diddy bop and let the funds, she sack to the roof. I want some funds with my niggas too. I diddy bop in that, yeah. You see the man right here, the fam right here. Call me.
You can put PX or Professor X, one of them niggas.
Man, nigga, don't ever call me PX.
Ain't that an exercise?
Nigga, don't ever call me PX. I'm not P90X, my nigga.
Oh, P90X, that's what it is. That's what it is. I mean, you should be doing that shit. That shit is rough.
Oh, I did that shit before. That shit is not fun.
Yeah, she does that, and then
but it works.
She runs on the treadmill. I be like, nigga. Beast.
Hey, bruh. I had a tiger.
Hell yeah.
Right.
She be bumping something motivating.
Right.
She be listening to gospel music. It's crazy.
Hey, man, it's motivating.
Gospel music.
I think so. That and R&B. She be like, and Jesus run. Like she be on it, bro. Yeah.
I'm running for the Lord.
Yeah.
That's a real song. That's a real song.
Yes.
Hey, bro, you think it's a joke?
That's a real song.
You think it's a joke? It's like,
He said, I'm running for the Lord.
looking back, running from the Lord.
Running for the Lord, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Why would you run from the Lord, Mike?
I don't know why you
running from the devil, sir.
Oh my God!
I thought these niggas were Muslim or something, Scientologists. I don't know, bro. But running from
why would the Muslims running from the Lord? What are you talking about?
They believe in the Lord. I don't think they believe in the Lord.
Huh? See, you obviously have not done your religious studies, sir.
I will not do my religious studies.
They believe in Allah, Allah the Almighty. They believe in the Lord. They believe in Jesus, Yeshua.
Yeah, but he wasn't a prophet. I know that much.
Was a prophet.
Or okay,
he was a prophet. They don't believe that he was the son of God.
That's what it is. All right, shut up.
Yes, all the Abrahamic religions, man, they first cousins.
My partner now.
Know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? This is a very interesting way to start off the podcast.
Indeed.
But however,
you recorded?
Huh?
You motherfucker! You got me saying that stupid shit.
Hey, bro, it's crazy, man. I see y'all waves, but I don't see my wave when I talk, man.
Okay.
Right, wave to yourself, nigga.
Just catch the wave. Bro, how we gonna go from talking about God to y'all just cussing each other out, man?
Let's be like that, man.
Get your heathenistic ways together, man.
That's as above, so below, man. That positive and that negative, bro. Come on, man. That's that balance.
These guys
that's
here, man.
Balance.
Listen, man. Let's get it cracking, man. Y'all know the vibes. Welcome to the Cool Table in the Lunchroom podcast, episode number 66. I am Professor X in the building, producer, engineer extraordinaire. I can read your mind and I wreck your wheelchair.
Dangerous.
To my virtual left.
Big Mike, Hail on Don, Cognac Poppy, the realest uncle on the Migos, Nacho. Sticking my dick up in the girl's clinic and slapping the shit out of that bitch. It's Harry Potter with the freestyle. Boy, that shit was nice, ain't it?
Well, he always complains about how long this stuff is, but then he keeps adding stuff.
Yeah, man.
And across the virtual table over there somewhere over there.
What up? What's happening? Cool Table Fashion, lights, camera, action. Joe Money Jackson.
What's happening?
What cracking?
Man, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling fantastic.
I mean, finally, man. Yeah, these technical difficulties, man. This slow ass internet of mine. But we gonna work on that though.
Thank you for being accountable, sir.
Nah, man. You know, Riverdale, my nigga. I'm in Riverdale now.
I was not trying to say your real city, but I feel you.
It's all good. It's all good. I mean, hey, man, they ain't pulling up. They ain't pulling up on me.
Nah,
they know what time it is.
I doubt that.
Say not crazy, right, Joe?
Hey, I got 40, and I ain't talking about E. I got that 40.
Sprinkle on me, nigga. Ooh. That nigga some
Hey,
what?
Ooh. He does that shit a lot. Yeah, that's it. Ooh.
Bro, that's one of the nastiest ad-libs that ever created.
Hey, man.
Bruh.
E40 is one of the greatest, though.
He is, but that shit sounds
preposterous. Book of slang, he got a whole book of slang niggas I'm bitten from that dude for ages. So shout out.
Weaselization. Y'all ever saw the movie he was in back in the day? It was called Three Strikes.
Yeah. Of course.
That was my joy, man.
Remember that? Yeah. Hood classic.
What's good? My weaselization.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hood classic.
I might bring that term back. I might bring back that weaselization.
Man, that junk ain't never left my circle, bro. Ask Waddy about that. Nah, hey, bro. Waddy, and my brother, man, they're like the E40 fanatics that I know.
A word?
Straight up. Hell yeah.
No, shout out to E40, man.
Shouts out to E, man.
Shout out to the Bay.
Hey.
Bay Area. Fuck with us, we bury ya.
Hey.
Y'all know about that, man.
What's new, fellas? What's new, man?
Man, well, first of all, let's on this new episode of the podcast, let's get off of these new school announcements.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get that out the way. As always, make sure you guys check out www.professorxsound.productions for all of your engineering and production needs, beats, tracks, editing, engineering mixes. This is a great time to work on some music now, too, since we're still technically in quarantine.
Facts.
You know, we should be coming up off of this quarantine sometime soon, hopefully. Like, I'm very optimistic about the top of June. But maybe that's my naivety. I don't
Georgia's
know.
off the quarantine, but I feel you.
They close to being back on.
Something like that.
You know what I'm saying? And thecooltablepod.redbubble.com. Check them out in order to purchase our merchandise and support this podcast. T-shirts, hoodies, stickers. You know what I'm saying? You name it, we got it. I know Joe has said that we sell bibs and wash rags and an assortment of other random things.
Bicycles, like this nigga.
Knee pads, shoulder pads.
Knee pad? What do you need? What do we need knee pads for?
Sports Playboy. Knee pads, shoulder pads. Come on. That ain't no pause moment. Don't give me that. It's not a pause
moment, but it's just funny.
Bruh.
It's just a wild thing to just say, yo, we gonna sell.
Hey,
you
bro,
could have said helmet. You could have said helmet. You could have said
I could have, I didn't. I did say shoulder pads. I did say shoulder pads. Okay. Yeah, I did. I said, yeah.
Get your Joe Money knee pads, y'all. Get your Joe Money knee pads.
Knee pads for these bitches that stay on their dick, bro.
There we go. That's right. Yeah, Joe Money knee pads. Strictly for her. That's right.
There you go. Get that shit something. Give it a little something on there, yeah.
I endorsed the hell out that. Hell yeah.
Hilarious. Y'all crazy, man. Get your announcement off, Mike, man. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, YouTube, man. Y'all keep subscribing. Y'all keep following us on our IG, which is at the Cool Table Pod. Y'all leave comments. Y'all send us emails, DMs, whatever you want to do, man. And just make sure you subscribe to our YouTube, man, so you can see all of our, I don't know, faces if you give a fuck. But just show us some love. And this, yeah, it don't matter. And that's it, man. Just show us love. We're going to show love back.
Yeah, show some love and keep it real.
Yeah, keep it real.
I can see this for LIF and me.
That's right.
Mike don't know what that is.
No, he don't. It's cool though. It's cool. We got him. We got him.
Yeah, y'all two quote the
but that's a damn shame though, Mike, for real, man, because he's one of the realest, bro. He is.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I hear you guys.
Play a fly, so we talk about that. But anyway, on to bigger and better things. So let's get some BS out the way first.
Yep.
Are you fellas aware of Beyonce setting the Twitter world ablaze?
With what?
The verse?
No. Not the Meg Thee Stallion verse. Although that was a dope remix to me. I like the remix.
Yeah, it was cool. I just heard it the first time the other day. But what she do?
So Miss Beyonce.
Let me hear you say, hey, Miss Carter.
Mrs. Carter.
Say, hey.
Beyonce knows Carter. Made a tweet. And her tweet said, and I quote, "Give that man some head."
Hey, she tried to win the presidency. That's what she tried to do. She tried to run for president with that shit.
Well, Joe Money, it's funny you should mention presidents.
Who she talking about?
Because one, Michelle Obama retweeted the tweet.
Michelle Obama retweeted it?
She retweeted, "Give that man some head."
I mean, come on, man. She sucked that nigga dick to a presidency.
So she approves of the message?
Yes.
She approves?
Obama was poor. Sucked that nigga dick all the way up to the White House. Shout outs to Michelle.
So Michelle Obama made her dick famous, and Bill Clinton's dick made somebody else famous.
Come on, bro. Michelle Obama,
the power of a black woman.
Bro, Michelle could write a book on that. How to know when that dick is presidential. Like she got the notes on that, bro.
Presidential shit. Do we got to switch to George Bush with Barack Obama?
George
Presidential shit, Barack Obama.
Hey, we do need a new song. We need. Hey, we got that. Zay, we gonna work on that, bro. We need a new one. We need a new presidential. Yeah, fuck that George Bush shit.
Let's hit this too, man.
Shout out to the Young Bloods, but fuck that George Bush shit.
Yeah. Young Blood didn't have a choice. That was the president.
Nah, that was back then. Yeah,
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Nah,
you know what I mean?
During that time, we definitely weren't looking for a black president. Now, that's a fact.
You know, yeah. That's facts. Yeah. I ain't even gonna speak on that. Yeah.
But what do you guys think about the tweet, man? How do you feel about Miss Beyonce putting that message out, that PSA for the world?
She's doing the best that she can to make the world a better place. That's exactly what I think about it. You know, I mean, like, it's less stress when that man get head. You know what I'm saying? Or when I get head. Let me speak for myself. I ain't speak for no other man. I speak for myself. It's less stress when I get head. It's a better place. You know what I'm saying? It's like heaven on earth. You feel me? And if I feel good, I'm going to make sure the people around me feel good. So I appreciate that, B. Thank you.
Heaven on earth is in a woman's mouth?
Ooh. Damn, bro. Man. I mean, like, you said it, but I agree, though.
I mean, it's funny because, like, anybody who disagrees with that, I don't even want to communicate with. Like, I don't want to talk to that person. Like, give that man some head is basically, this motherfucker just came from work. He just busted his ass. He's providing groceries. Even if he's just there just doing this day-to-day thing, then you see him stressed, give that man some head.
You know what I mean?
Let him relax.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I know you want to fuck, but sometimes I don't even want to move. I just want to use my arm and do this. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. I mean, the shit is like, I don't know, it takes me to another dimension. I'm like, oh my. I mean, it's just, but after you done, you're like, man, babe, what you want? What you want to do? What you want out of life, babe? Like, you start to, like,
what
you know what I mean?
Life.
It's just one of those things where I think Beyonce knows how to keep a happy marriage. It's just facts. You know what I'm saying? Get that man's mad. Or just be in a good relationship. If you're a woman out there and you're not sucking dick, he is cheating on you off the rip. I mean,
get it from somewhere. Off
the rip.
By this age, they know that though, Mike. Yeah. They better.
I don't think so, bro. I've heard some crazy conversations on social media, bro. Like I'm too this to give head. I'm too that to do this. I'm like, fam.
What?
I'm talking about the women that be tweeting. I'll be on Reddit.
Man, those are lies, man. Those are lies, man. Come on, man.
It sounds like lies, but I don't know. You know, I don't know.
No, we don't know. Bro, it is 2020, coronavirus. We done experienced every damn thing. And you talking about these women out here that don't suck dick?
Bro, that's a fact.
There's women out here that don't suck dick.
That's a fact,
man.
That's why Beyonce.
I mean, I guess all of those women are nuns. Are they nuns? They gotta be, man.
Nuns.
Yeah, that's the only woman that won't. Man, stop playing, bro. Come on. It just doesn't sound realistic to me.
Yo, Money. I'm so happy that you have been so blessed that you have not run across these cretins.
You know what? Hold on. Let me say this because I ain't gonna say, but a family member told me this recently. He told me, he is like, yo, man, he ain't been getting the sex that he won't. A part of like me being involved with the woman that I choose is like, I mean, she gotta bless me. Like whatever way that I like it or whatever. How can you be in a relationship with somebody that don't do that?
I mean, not everything got to be in a relationship. I'm just talking about women in general. Like I done met some shorties where like, you know, they be kissing you on your neck and I do the whole hand thing like, you know what I'm saying? Push the head down. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I know Zay's like, no, nigga, me. Just me. Just me. But like, you know, you get in a situation where like you trying to signal the oral play because, you know what I'm saying? I do it, you know what I'm saying? We both can do it, you know, do it to each other. But they be like, I don't do that. I be like, you know.
I love oral play.
Yeah, oral play is amazing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's just weird.
I love to administer it.
Dude,
yeah.
Come on.
You know what? I ain't gonna need flex. I like to give it more than receive just off the simple fact, man. She be reaching for shit that ain't there and just be losing control of shit, bro. I love that, bro. It's the power, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't even flexing. I'm just flexing this one muscle right here. You feel me? And she loses. You feel me? Bruh. Hey, bro,
you gotta look like.
They love the lips. They love the lips. They love the tongue.
Hilarious.
Hey, but
Joe, you know those movies where somebody they trying to save somebody on the cliff, having to be reaching out. Like, almost, if I could just... that's what she be doing. Exactly. I feel you, my dog.
Yeah. I'm big on. I'm more of a receiver. I mean, I do both, but I prefer receiving. I ain't gonna front.
But you ain't Randy Moss. You said you're a receiver. You ain't Randy Moss.
Damn, I'm trying to put the reference together. So
the greatest receiver of all time.
I know. Wide receiver, I got you. But yeah, man, I think Beyonce is helping out a lot of females out there that might be struggling in their relationships that don't satisfy their partner. You know what I mean? So just give them some head.
Hov got a champion, man. I know we do.
Yeah, man.
A champion. Come on, man. The best of the best, man. I mean, like, real talk.
I don't say the best of the best, but
well, I mean, he got the hottest chick in the game rocking his chain. That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, bro, you know how enthusiastic she be on the stage, man? Come on, stop playing, bro.
Dude, I dated a lot of strippers that did a lot of stuff on stage. That shit don't transition well.
Damn, bro.
It
doesn't. Really?
Nah. Because a lot of times that takes a lot of like energy out of them. For them to like perform that shit on you, they're like, I ain't trying to work. But I'm being real. Like some will get down, but it ain't gonna last too long. She performed
"Drunk in Love," man. She better not be playing.
All right.
Anyway, I feel some type of way. I feel some type of way about speaking on that shit. You know what I'm saying? So let me go ahead and cut that off.
Shout outs to Beyonce for hooking.
Big ups.
Yes.
Jigga up. You know what I'm saying?
Shouts out to B for doing the Lord's work.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
The Lord's work. Out here spreading the gospel.
Yeah. Amen.
Mm-hmm.
Bless her. That forehead.
That forehead.
I would nut on Beyonce's forehead.
Anointed with holy seed.
Hell yeah. Hey, nut on her forehead and go like this. Give it a cross.
Bro, y'all are stupid, bro.
No, it ain't no y'all. That's him. That Chico. That's Nacho. That's Nacho.
Oh, man. Well, look. That was a great tip, but I had to share with you, gentlemen, because, like I said, I thought that was an amazing thing. I love the fact that Michelle retweeted that. Amazing
Just Michelle, though. It wasn't no other celebrities. Nobody else didn't co-sign.
Who else do we care about?
Yeah, if Cardi B retweeted, we were like, we know you said
fuck Cardi B, man. Fuck Cardi B.
But I'm saying, like, what's celebrity?
Cardi B?
Just anybody fine. Any black woman is fine as hell. Nia Long. We got.
Oh shit! You don't think Michelle Obama is fine as hell?
Michelle Obama, alright, bruh.
Dude, I'm Michelle Obama is not fine.
She's not fine as hell. Yeah, she's not fine as hell, bro.
She might be a top 5 presidential wife candidate.
No. She's the finest president. First lady of all time, bro. She's the finest of all time. Bro,
I don't know where that ranks with everybody else. You know what I'm saying? But it's presidential, though.
I'm going to back us out of this conversation so we don't get canceled.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Because we don't want to keep on going. We don't keep on going. You know how we do it.
Shout out to America. We love it. Shout out to America.
We representing on here. Shouts out to the Obamas.
The Obamas, yes.
Your daughter's Michelle, and what's the two daughters' name?
I'm not even going to speak on the daughter, sir. Let's keep it moving.
And their dog, Bo.
Go ahead.
Shout out to all of you guys.
Whatever family members they have.
On to some more pressing matters. So apparently there was a pretty serious situation with Tulane basketball. Our resident insider, sports analyst, Shannon Sharp's fifth cousin, twice removed, Joe Money Jackson, is going to break down the particulars of the situation.
They don't talk no more, but it's all good.
Joe Money.
Well, I was just talking to Skip the other day.
Skip.
I can't even do that, nigga, bro. I can't do shit, bro. Yeah. But nah, man, bro. 22-year-old Tayshawn Hightower, guard of Tulane University in New Orleans, man. New Orleans. Y'all know how the atmosphere is down there, bro.
It's one word.
Them niggas still about it, bro. Real talk, man. They with the shit,
Okay.
They with the shit. But nah, man, he was taken into custody in Henry County, Georgia. You know what I'm saying?
Hampton, all that. Go ahead.
April 8th for allegedly, you know what I'm saying, shooting somebody. You know what I'm saying? The dude is, they charging him for murder, man. This is crucial, bro. And I don't know, man. Reading the story, they basically saying it was sort of like it was some self-defense thing. You know what I'm saying? Like he shot somebody that pistol whipped one of his friends or something.
Yeah.
Hightower's lawyer said that, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
basketball player.
That's what I'm reading as well.
You hearing that too?
I mean, that's what I'm just reading the article. I know Tashawn Hightower. I don't know what he was doing at Stockport at the time. Why they both was armed. You know, that's up in the air. His lawyer is saying that I think his name is Tyreek. I can't see his last name on the article, but it's all good. There's a person named Tyreek.
Tyreek Farmer.
Tyreek Farmer. He supposedly pistol whipped somebody. In a retaliation, your boy Tashawn, man, they said he's the one that shot. So they're trying to plead a self-defense case. You know, hey man, he's in Georgia. I don't have too much faith in the justice system doing a deep dive on this. I think the Tulane already removed him from the team, and he was
what's crazy is he just entered the NBA draft
April 18th.
Come on.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, you hang around with stupid people, stupid shit happen. I don't know the detail; they're so vague. But I don't know, man. I think he just ruined his life. If I'm being 100 with you, I think he just ruined his life.
I don't think being on trial for murder in the midst of those type of situations, you know, on the NBA, you're on a basketball team, you're in the NBA draft. I don't think that's a matter of opinion about ruining your life. I think that's a matter of fact.
There we go.
It's not really much to debate.
Yeah, even if he didn't do it, I mean, this situation that he put himself into, because obviously he was over there. I don't know what he's doing over there. Yeah, ruined him. Of course, we've seen this happen with Allen Iverson. He was in trouble before, but he wasn't caught up in no shit like this.
Degrees of trouble, bro.
Yeah, huh?
It's degrees to trouble.
Yeah, it's degrees. That's what I'm saying. Like he was in trouble, but this is overdoing it a little bit, man. I feel bad for Tashawn. I don't know this brother, young kid. I don't know, man. I think he hung around some different kind of people that probably took away everything that he worked so hard for. So.
Yeah, man, this really needs to be like a lesson to the younger kids that like if people are not like going the direction that your goals are, I'm not saying you got to completely cut them off, but I mean like you need to minimize as much time as possible, man. Just stick around the people that are going the direction where you're trying to aim, man. This is like, come on, man. How do you? Oh man, I hope this don't happen. I hope this don't happen, bro.
I mean, he's in Georgia. If this was a different side of the country, you know, maybe up north, maybe on the West Coast, maybe I have faith in the justice system a little bit. In the South, man, it's just the cases for black people and them doing us dirty constantly. It just seems a lot higher.
The cases for us getting done dirty are national, sir. This has nothing to do with the South.
I mean, the South's the South, but the system. It's just the system.
But I'm just saying, like, I just don't see a chance. What I'm saying, I don't see a chance in hell him getting out of this.
But check this, though, because we say that, right? We're talking about the system. But and I don't know all the facts. None of us know the facts of the case. We know what's alleged. But let's hypothesize and let's say that this situation actually happened the way that they said it happened, right?
Self-defense?
No, not self-defense. Just he shot somebody that pistol whipped his friend. Is this the system against you? Or is this just a bad decision?
Bad decision.
We clearly know that. We clearly know that. In so many ways of like, if you use your brain, if you really think and play and plot and strategize, man, it's a lot of ways of getting back in a righteous manner or a justifiable manner. It is, but people are impulsive, you know what I'm saying, and emotional, and they just react. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then again, a lot of times they don't be impulsive and react. They just, you know what I'm saying, they do what they just want to do.
Or they have some unresolved issues. I mean, we saw what was, going on with Aaron Hernandez, allegedly, based on the documentary of what we saw. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't know, man. I just find it unfortunate in situations like this when people don't have enough wherewithal to be able to, in a moment, just to practice some level of self-control. Just for a moment. Just take a step. Like, one of the most profound statements I've ever heard is breathe.
Yo.
Stop and breathe. That sounds like some cliche shit, but on the real, that is one of the most powerful things that you can do in a moment where something crazy is happening.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Joe Money just showed me yesterday a tweet from Dip.
I was just looking at it. Go ahead, bro.
Wait, no, read it off.
It said, work on how you react when you feel disrespected. Repeat. Work on how you react when you feel disrespected. That's some real shit.
That's the reality of what a lot of us do. We feel disrespected and we respond in a manner that a lot of times doesn't give us a good, healthy, positive resolution to the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Right. On the extreme side of it, you end up in situations like this. Like, I know people now currently in jail for murder over a moment.
Yeah, that moment of time cost your life.
You know what I'm saying? Shit popped off. You had to go leave out the house and go to your car, pop the trunk. You came back bussing. And now because a nigga disrespected you, quote unquote, now you sitting in jail for the next 30, 40, 50. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. 20,
like
25 plus, easy. God dang. Yeah. There's levels to like how you handle with disrespect. And I know this is a young kid. He's 22. I'm not sure his family structure. I'm not sure his upbringing or what he was taught as a young adult. Obviously, he's influenced by his peers. It seems like, having a gun present. Both of them. We don't know that the guy's story. He's dead. So, we don't even know if he pistol whipped him. So, resulting to that seemed that he was highly influenced by something, and it cost him his life. He probably is not going to realize it until them cuffs are on him, and that judge gives him a sentence, and he's guilty.
Until them damn doors closed.
Yeah. Right now he's in a holding cell. I've been in a holding cell. Just to say it's not bad, but it's way different. It's way fucking different to be in the security cell. Like you ain't in county, nigga. You over there.
Maximum.
Yeah. You that shit is tight. It's tight. It's not. He ain't gonna realize it till them doors shut, and he realizes he's stuck in a box for 25 plus years. And you have time to really reflect in the jail cell. I know, just like we all know people that have been in jail. Like when they get out, the shit ain't cool, man. It's never cool. I never had a dude that got in jail be like, man, fuck these niggas. I'm ready to go back. That dude, if you meet that guy, he's psychotic. Leave for him immediately. Don't be cool with him. Most people that I know, or all of the felons that I know, they not trying to go back. They going to straight and narrow. You know what I'm saying? It's a different world there to have every part of your freedom taken away from you. So, sad that at 22, he pretty much killed himself.
Bruh, I'm going to quote Jay-Z, man. He said, I could do the time. What was really on my mind ain't no holes in the pen. Bruh, that is scary. A world without women.
I feel you, bro. I'd rather have my freedom, but I feel what you're saying, bro. I got you, man.
Hey, bro, I put it to you like this, man. Okay. Even if, bro, give me a selection of women, bro. I'll be confined to this city or confined to this space.
Booty!
Just give me a woman, bro.
More important than air.
The booty warrior.
More important than water.
Hey, man, did I see a meme or something talking about this dude that got out or some shit?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Either he's out currently or he's very, very close to getting out this year.
Something like that, yeah. I seen that shit within the last month or so.
Bro, that nigga, they can't let people like that back out, bro. He is conditioned. He is conditioned, bro.
I like you. I want you.
Now we can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Man, you can't let that nigga out,
choice is yours.
Yeah, bro, yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah, that's not impulsive, bro. He know what the fuck.
Nigga, he get out. He get out the pen. He gonna switch from the damn booty warriors, and now he gonna be the booty bandit. His ass gonna end up right back in there because he gonna be taking it. I know he's gonna be here taking it.
That nigga gonna be in the actual club. Nah, the easy way. We can do it. Like that's, you know what I'm saying?
The pickup line.
That's the first thing he say, bro. That's sick, man. Hey, shout out to the Boondocks. That episode was amazing.
Goddamn peanut butter jelly and ass sandwich. God damn it.
The time over here gonna be calling it lunch.
Oh, that's a wild episode, man.
That nigga eating ass for lunch. That's disgusting, sir.
Man, nope. I'll pass. Disgusting. Not on my menu, sir. But yo, so everybody's not as religious as everybody else. You know what I'm saying? But regardless of your religion and your belief system, the Bible to me is a great source of, even if you don't look at it from a historical standpoint, it's just a great philosophical book. It's a great book of lessons, right? And one of the passages that reads in there, I can't quote you the scripture off the top of my head. I mean, quote you where it is. Right. But everybody's heard this. Vengeance is the Lord's. The vengeance is the Lord's. And from a philosophical standpoint, even if you don't believe in God, the Almighty, any of that, you at least have to believe in cosmic karmic consequences. And when you allow vengeance, quote unquote, to be the Lord's, you separate yourself from the need to have to be the avenger of justice, the one that has to be the purveyor of causing whatever downfall that person, quote unquote, has coming to him. You know what I'm saying? Had he allowed vengeance to be the Lord's, then he wouldn't be in this predicament, because he would have let the situation go and let that work out the way that it worked out. And oftentimes, if you look at just life in general, when people do nonsense, you're going to see the aftermath of the consequences of their decisions in their life. I know plenty of people that have done fuckboy shit. You know what I'm saying? Bitch ass shit. And man, their life is in shambles. Their relationships are in shambles. Their families are in shambles. Their financial situations in shambles. And I don't celebrate that, because for me, I'm not a person that feels like I want anybody to suffer per se. You know what I'm saying? You can get a consequence that's cool, but I don't want your life to just go to destruction. But at the same time, I have no choice over that. You know what I'm saying? I don't control that. That's something you brought on you.
That's right.
Yeah, you go around burning every bridge, and then you try to cross back over. You can't.
Can't do that.
Yeah,
like you said, though, X, man, like everything you just said earlier, man, like you're a man of understanding. There's a lot of people out here that really don't understand life, bro, and don't get it. And it's the ego. The ego is the one that's like inside of us that want to check that nigga, that want to be the one that inflict the pain and all that stuff. And like you said, bro, if you just let go and like let nature take its course, it works out in your favor a lot more than the opposite.
Yeah, all right, Tashawn.
That's unfortunate, though. Yeah, man, it is.
That's all I got to say about that, really. I don't, it seemed like he had a promising career and future, and it's gone.
Yep, two families.
Sad to see.
Yep. Very sad, very sad. There's been some other reportings in the news, particularly ESPN, in the form of documentary that has a lot of other people disappointed with what they've seen. Now, I'm not disappointed. I can tell you all right now, the little that I have seen has confirmed what I already knew.
You ain't even know it, or you already know it?
It's almost like
knew it.
You already knew it, but like it just put like a magnifying glass. You know what I'm saying?
Just basically it gave you the details. Yeah.
And I think Michael Jordan's production company handled this, if I'm not mistaken. I think they handled the documentary. So the fact that he put himself in that light, I mean, I'm impressed by it. And also, because, some people don't want to be seen in such a light. But also, it gave me a lot of respect for certain things, and it probably gave me a little bit of disappointment on certain things.
Which a little bit.
Obviously, hold on. So obviously, we're talking about the Michael Jordan documentary,
The Last Dance.
The Last Dance.
10-part
just give everybody
series.
some context. Mike, continue your point.
Oh no, I was just saying, like, I'm just going to point out this part. I enjoy watching certain people that I didn't have a big insight on, like Jerry Krause, putting that team together, and he took a lot of shit, but he was a shit talker. You know what I'm saying? But the way he was treated throughout I only got to episode 5. I got halfway through. It seemed like he really. It's hard to say. He really got the shit under the stick as far as like being one of the people responsible for building a team, because they ain't fuck with him. They shitted on that man for a long time.
I mean,
and I know he said some fucking things, but he's the one that he got Scotty. He's the reason for Rodman. Like, he's the reason for certain situation. Phil Jackson. He's the reason why Phil Jackson is in the Bulls.
He's the reason why Phil left too.
It's the reason why Phil was on the Bulls. This dude followed him since he was a player. A what? A player. This dude gave him his first assistant coach job with the Bulls. He fired a winning coach.
Hey, bro.
He fired a winning coach.
No. I'm going to take your words. Phil Jackson was a 3-time winning champion that got fired.
Okay.
So, I mean, all of that good shit that you just said, if you throw it away, you know what I'm saying? Like,
why would I throw it away? Why would I throw it away?
Exactly.
No, well, relationships sour. Tom Brady left the Patriots. Relationships stay sour.
Money does not sour, my nigga. Money does not sour, my nigga.
What you mean money doesn't sour?
No, it doesn't.
It's an organization, so I don't know what Phil Jackson wanted as a contract. I don't know what the relationship was between Phil and the Bulls. Like, I don't know. I didn't get to that point. All I'm saying is with Jerry Krause, he wanted a certain level of respect that he wasn't going to get. He wasn't, because he put the organization to get like everybody. Like, he didn't say the players are better than the organization. He was like, we did this, and the organization. You know what I'm saying? So when you have that attitude, and Jordan's on the fucking team, it's like,
no, it ain't no we, man. Everybody, the organization contributed. You know what I'm saying? They did their part, but I mean, like, man, these niggas got to hit these shots. These niggas got to run these laps. These niggas got to play these minutes. Facts.
Well, I mean, I feel you, and I do agree with you, Joe. But I do think there's an aspect. The person that's the visionary deserves the credit that they deserve.
Give him his flowers, is what I'm saying.
Jordan would not be who Jordan was, the legacy that he had he not been placed on the team at that particular time with that particular set of people. It wasn't Jordan by himself. Jordan would still be a great player.
Absolutely.
I mean, he would definitely be a great player. I don't know that he would be Michael Jordan as we know him today. And I mean, if Michael Jordan, we could actually make a case that he would be regardless if when he left the Bulls and he went to the Wizards, he took them to the championships. He won them a title. He did.
Hold on, say that again.
He's speaking. He's not. Go ahead. Say. He's not speaking like.
Okay. I follow.
He didn't take the Wizards to the title.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, this is hypothetically. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
If he would have done it, but that didn't happen.
Okay.
His accolades are surrounded in the Bulls. When you think of Michael Jordan, you think of the Bulls. When you think of the Bulls, you think of Michael Jordan. They are one and the same. When you think of Phil Jackson, you think of the Bulls. And you think of the Lakers too, but you more so think...
If you're a 90s baby, more Lakers.
You'll say Kobe, yeah.
Because it was later, but yeah, definitely the Bulls. Like, they got 6 rings because of the Bulls, so...
Yeah, man. And that's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? If I was a person, I've been in a situation with just setting up things with music, right? I may not have written the song. I may not have produced the music in totality, but myself and my business partner had a vision, saw something and said, hey, you need to take this and you need to take this and put this together. And now it has become what it's become. And you got to get credit for that. Same thing with Diddy. Diddy has to get credit as being a producer because they would be DJ Khaled. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro.
They got to get credit for that.
Hey, bro. Okay, no. I'm not against giving credit. Well, I'm big on justice. So what I want to know is how much credit. You feel me?
A lot.
How much?
A lot. Okay. So
anyway. Now keep on going.
Okay, so let's be honest. Now Jerry Krause wasn't there when they drafted Jordan. He was the GM from 85 until Jordan got drafted 84. So shout outs to Jordan being on the team. Jordan said on a documentary himself, when you say Jordan, you got to say Scotty. I didn't win a championship without him. They traded up. They did everything they could to get that man Scotty. They got him. He put that team together. He made sure that I forgot the first coach's name. Oh shit. The one in the 80s before Phil. He got all of the MVP. He got a lot of MVPs off of him. Oh God. Anyway, the first coach did basically.
You talking about Doug Collins?
Thanks. Yeah. That's why we fuck with you, Joe. Yeah. Basically, Doug Collins just made sure Jordan get the ball. That's all we want. It wasn't winning a championship. I want to say
Jordan's best season. Jordan's best season was
okay, but see, his best season didn't equal a championship, Joe. It's when he got Phil Jackson and implemented the triangle offense, something that was.
Jerry Krause had a lot to do with.
Come on, bro! You got
the triangle offense, right?
No, he didn't. Okay, I'm not saying he put the.
I'm being funny. He put the pieces in position. I know that.
So
I'm
check me
being
out.
funny.
Check me out. You got Russell Westbrook, who has some of the greatest stats that the league has ever seen.
Shout out to
Russell Westbrook is not winning championships.
Oh my God.
You look at Steve Kerr and Golden State. And we look at them as a team full of superstars now. They weren't always looked at as like a team full of superstars. They weren't looked at as a team full of superstars until they won that first ship. Now all of a sudden they some mega stars, super players, all this
Flash Brothers and shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, I mean that was the growing process. That's what happens when you put in the work and all that good shit.
And that's what also happens when you put people in position to make the decisions to put the pieces together.
Okay.
No disrespect to Jordan's talent, but Jerry Krause deserves. And I think he got berated and belittled because of his comments. You know, he wanted to kick Phil out. He ain't giving Scotty his money.
Yeah, bro, that's what it is. If you play the villain, or if you don't have
I don't know if it's the villain though, because like he's the general manager for the Bulls organization.
To Michael Jordan,
to Michael he's the villain. To Scotty and Michael, he's the villain. But
and basically
to the owners of the Bulls.
But all I'm basically saying is Scotty and Michael, bro, that's who matters. That's what matters, bro. Like they are.
But okay. All I'm saying is when and I don't want to say Jerry too much.
I'm not disagreeing with y'all.
I don't want to say Jerry too much. I just think because RP, I think he passed away a few years ago as well. I just think it's a lot of Jerry Krause that I didn't know as a kid. That when I saw this, I was like, wow, he put that together. Oh, he's the one who got robbed.
He put it together, but I wonder why. Why did he break it up? I wonder why.
You know what? Sour. I can't tell you why, but I do know after Scotty, they said Scotty was shit talking to him on the tour bus, berating him. They have clips of Michael Jordan constantly giving him short, fat jokes all day, every day.
Hold on. Mike, let me say this, Mike, just real quick. If you are second on the team in scoring,
right,
first on the team in rebounding,
okay.
First on the team in steals.
There you go. He did it.
First on the team in assists. Okay. But you're the sixth highest paid player, bro.
No, you're not. 122nd.
I said sixth highest player. Sixth highest player paid player on that team.
Yeah,
yes,
but he's the 122nd paid player on the NBA.
Overall, yeah.
That's fucked up. But who signed that contract? When they told him not to sign that contract, we talking about Scottie Pippen, y'all. Scotty signed a 7-year deal. Nigga, who signed 7-year deals, bro?
Back then, yeah.
7 years for $18 million? What did Jay say? I can divide.
Let's see.
You know what I'm saying?
Bars, I like that bars. But see, okay, look. This is something in good business. I repeat, good business. You can renegotiate. You can do the right thing, bro. You can.
Okay.
It is possible.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? With that being said,
even though you got paid Jordan like $40 million for 1 year, some crazy shit.
Look. Michael Jordan's even. Hold on, bro. Michael Jordan's even a part of that good business. Tom Brady has taken hella pay cuts through his whole career. Yes.
That's why he deserves the money he's getting now.
Yeah, but I agree with that. But I'm just bringing up good business, man. It's a right way and a wrong way of doing every motherfucking thing. You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel you, but
business is business, and business is all cutthroat. Fuck you, pay me. So with that being said, man, even if Scotty did make a dumbass decision, I mean, like, do you fault him or do you blame him for?
Yes, I'm going to blame any grown-ass man for finding his signature on a piece of paper.
Nah, that's a grown-ass dude. He was 18.
Even with that being said, all I'm basically saying is
he signed a contract in 91, and he got drafted in 85.
I feel y'all, but I also feel Pippen.
I feel Pippen, but it's not business. It's not.
Yeah, I'm not knocking Pippen and his feelings, right? I think you can. You know what I'm saying. You're justified to feel however you want to feel because that's you and your opinions. Yeah. But you have to be accountable for the decisions that you make. Like, bro, I'm saying if I could, I can't even give you the details, but I have done some shit where.
I fuck with that. I fuck with that. Everything you just said right there, I said a lot. You ain't say nothing, but you said a lot. You know what I'm saying? You said a lot.
That nigga said I can't give you the details.
And he shakes his head looking at the camera like, man, you don't know.
Niggas don't know, man.
It be like that though, man. It do.
Yeah.
But now you said accountability, bro. That is a powerful word.
Come on,
you have to have that to be a man.
self-accountability.
You have to have that to be a man. I agree.
He saw $18 million. I want to take care of my family, but he ain't say I'm in this contract for 7 years in a growing league because of Jordan, where the salaries are jumping like crazy. Why would I sign that? Why would I sign that?
But look, this is what I'm saying. This is why you got to give. What's my man's name again? I forget it. It's slipping my mind.
Oh shit.
The guy who put everything together.
Jerry
Krause. Yeah. So this is why you have to give him some respect from a certain standpoint, because the people that are the most successful are not the most talented. It's always the person that has the vision.
Bruh.
Always. When you look at Jeff Bezos, I don't know how intelligent Jeff Bezos really is in everyday life. He can be the stupidest motherfucker in the world, but this nigga is a multi-billionaire.
From selling books.
Because he had a vision.
To give you books online.
That is Amazon startup page. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
that's crazy. That's
he
all
sold
they did.
He sold it out of not even a warehouse, out of his office.
Yeah.
It's like, bruh, how do you take a business like that to being $1 billion business? Multi-billion-dollar business, because Jeff Bezos himself is a billionaire.
Bruh, he got a divorce. He gave his wife $25 billion, and that's just not even a dot on his account.
It's crazy,
he
man.
He got a divorce. Gave his wife $25 billion.
And it doesn't matter.
And it's nothing.
He's still the richest man in the world.
Billion?
All right, but listen, I don't want to spend too much time on Jerry Krause. I just think he deserves his flowers. I think that this documentary helped with that. But like X or Joe, what y'all got on this documentary? Something that stood out.
Something that stood out, bro, is like y'all said, we already know who Michael Jordan is, man. He's the blackest white man. Is he?
He was kind of an asshole, but it's okay. It's okay.
Does being an asshole make him a white man?
No, that's not what makes him a white man. What makes him a white man is him choosing. He chose commerce over consciousness.
I would say this: he assimilated to white American culture, like doing the golf, doing the things that we didn't really do.
Golf.
I know.
Not even that. It's not even that, bro. The number one thing was like the political shit.
You talking about
So break that down. There we go.
North Carolina campaign.
That's it, bro. That's it, bro.
Get into the detail of it, bro.
Break it down, bro.
Man, basically, man, what was that dude's name?
Something Gant. I know his last name is Gant. Donald Gant? Nah, that don't sound right.
Basically, long story short, Michael Jordan could have vouched, or he could have, you know what I'm saying, said that he fucked with this dude, this politician.
Yeah, supported him or sponsored him at least.
A racist white dude beat the brother. And he barely beat him. So basically, Michael Jordan's influence could have got the brother in office. You know what I'm saying? But Michael Jordan's on some Republicans buy Jordans too type shit.
You saw the part where he said he was on a bus, the reporter's on a bus, and he was just saying that like shit, we joking. Republicans buy Jordans too. He didn't take into account he was Michael Jordan. He just thought he was like, I'm just talking shit. He ain't think that thing was going to get to the newspapers.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
Bro, I mean, regardless, he said what was on his mind. You say, his actions speak louder than words, man. So, this dude has had multiple opportunities of displaying, you know what I'm saying, this type shit. You know what I mean? But it is what it is.
Gotcha.
You know, come on, bro. Ain't no way of justifying shit.
No, I'm not justifying. I'm just saying he it's his choice though. See, it's like
it is. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it's just one of those things where Michael seems so much focused on basketball and championships and being the best player. It doesn't seem like he really gave a fuck. And
ain't no Viacom.
I know.
Okay.
But there's a lot of brothers Joe, that do not give a fuck about politics whatsoever. Don't say that everybody's conscious to what's going on in politics. Jordan just one of those guys where he was like, he said in the documentary that he did send some money. We don't have proof. He sent some money and he did some kind of like.
You said that he lost some money? Is that what you said? You said he lost some money?
No, he said
he lost some money? He gambled some money? Is that what you said?
I didn't get to episode 6.
Oh, okay.
I stopped at 5, bro. This shit was long, bro. This shit was long.
Okay.
You might have to break the gambling part out because I know that was part 6. But I was just saying, like, he said he sent some money to Gant's, I guess, crew. Whatever. I don't know. I said his
What that sound like? What that sound like to you, Mike? What that smell like to you, Mike? What that smell like?
It might sound like bullshit, but what I'm saying is that it's his choice. I don't think he made a great decision. It's hard because Muhammad Ali, he stood for something. And if we look back at Michael Jordan's career, what did he stand for? Himself. He stood for Jordan.
He stood for competition. He stood for competition.
Right. The competitive
He's the greatest fucking competitor. Bro, he was taking motherfuckers nickels and dimes. Did y'all see that shit? Was that in 6? I think that was in 6.
That was in 6, but I'm going to tell you something. That motherfucker, the way the Detroit Pistons whipped his ass and he got up every time, I respect his competitive integrity. I'm not going to lie. The players today ain't taking no ass beating like that.
Oh, no. Hell no.
Nah.
Dennis Rodman, shout outs to Rodman, 2 championships with Detroit, they had so many motherfuckers on that team. Isaiah Thomas, which we need to get into. That was fun.
Mars.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But this nigga was taking elbows, pushes, punch. That white boy was gangster as fuck. He was punching niggas. He was like, he did a little punch like this. Yeah, and I was like, oh shit. I mean, they played like it was just, we're gonna fight
WWF. Yeah. Basketball was a contact sport in the 80s. Yeah. Straight up.
But I liked it, man. I like seeing that because I don't remember that. I was so young, 89, 90, 91. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember Air Jordan, but I didn't remember that. I loved it, man. I like seeing it. I ain't gonna front. Like whether Jordan looks bad or not.
Nah, man.
I like that
to be
shit,
honest, me too. The whole story. You know what I'm saying? Because, man, it's the good and the bad, man. Everybody out here flawed. Everybody out here fucked up. Everybody out here going to do some shit that somebody disapproves of. You know what I'm saying?
True.
But it's just certain times where it was like, I felt like, y'all remember when that nigga said, I'm not black, I'm OJ. A little bit, I got a little bit of that feeling, man. Just a little bit. I'm not black. I'm MJ. You know what I mean? It's just a little bit, just a little bit at times.
I'm gonna say Mike and OJ a little bit different when it comes to that shit, man.
We clearly know they different.
But no, I think that see, my thing with Jordan, I'm a person that if you don't take the time to stand up and speak and be vocal and be a symbol, that's your prerogative, right? I'm not gonna knock you for not joining the good fight, so to speak, right? But just don't be a motherfucker that gets in the way. I think that was one of my biggest issues with OJ. Like when you say and do the shit that you were doing, like you were like really purposely standing in, locking arms with the people that were on the nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Until it came knocking on your door. But you know what I'm saying? Mike, and this is just my opinion. You can tell me if you can, you tell me where I'm off. If you can provide an example, I'm open to it. But to me, Mike more seemed like he was just a selfish person and he was about him and stand to himself. But I'm not out here rallying for or against anything. I just want to make my money, fuck my bitches, go to the crib, look at my trophies, and just live life.
That's what I feel, man. I feel like Mike was about self, man. Like I would never say he was like an activist of any kind.
Like I would be more upset, like if he was around here behaving like Kanye, right? With Trump this and not support this and not this and that, whatever, what have you. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't really know Mike because Mike don't talk.
That nigga talks about basketball.
The most we got to know Mike.
I know Mike a snitch.
Is that episode 6? We back on episode 6.
That was 6. That was episode 2 or episode 3.
Okay, I'll fuck with you. Oh, man. Episode
that was the
3.
The cocaine shit.
Yeah, I love episode. Yeah, when he sent your dude on the plane.
That was the hotel room.
Okay. Because he fucked boy shit up all the way. He was talking about, his lady, like he's out every night, he's gambling. I was like, damn, Mike, this shit ain't funny if it's being recorded, my G. Like, this some 6ix9ine shit. You know what I'm saying?
That was definitely something
at this point.
Hey. Was episode 5, was that when Obama, did y'all see Obama talking?
Yeah, episode 5 was Obama, Kobe Bryant, RIP Kobe, the Olympic team.
Oh, okay. You heard what Obama said, right?
Shit, break it down.
I mean, in so many words. I mean, like, I ain't gonna say he shitted on him, but did he shit on him?
Obama shitted on Mike?
What did he say?
I mean, in so many words, he was basically saying that he hoped that Michael Jordan would have been a voice, or, you know what I'm saying, he could have. You know what I'm saying? I mean, bro, this is Obama. Come on, so you already know what he represents and what he symbolizes.
Well,
progression.
Obama only represents that to some people.
Even with that being said,
I know mad people
that don't fuck with Obama.
That's not the point. The point
black
is
people that don't fuck with Obama.
Bruh.
I see it every day to this day on my timeline.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Okay, even with you saying that, there are more people that do fuck with this guy. There are more people that do respect this guy. So fuck them people. Or with this point anyway, the point where I'm basically getting at is like, us as black people, we already know our situation. We're African Americans. We have lost the memory of Africa, but we do not have the privilege of Americans. Now, with this guy right here that is privileged, if he could be a voice and speak up, why not?
Because it's his choice.
That's all I'm saying.
I mean,
and even if that is his choice, it's our choice. Or this, me personally, I think that this is a part of the problem with black folks. We do not unite and stand on shit that like really matters. For example, we will put money and empower people that don't fuck with us, and that's sort of my point, or what I feel about Michael Jordan personally. I respect this game, you know, on the court, he's very entertaining, you know what I mean, all that good shit. But when it comes down to like real life, you know, like I said, he's selfish. He don't get no fucks.
I would say this, like, I think Michael Jordan just wanted to be represented on the court, not what he did outside of the court. I think an opposite of that would be Dennis Rodman, where he did want to be accepted on the court as well as accept me and I respect it. After watching that episode 3, by the way, Dennis Rodman, I respect him because this motherfucker, he was like, he wasn't free, and everybody got their own version of freedom looks like of yourself. Everybody. His version of freedom was doing the hair and wilding out and
whatever the fuck he wanted to do at whatever time.
And you know, I low key, I don't even low key, I respect that because he was upfront about it. He was himself, and Jordan and Scottie Pippen embraced him of who he was. Like a lot of times you don't get that from people, man. Black, white, or anything. People just don't accept you.
You have no choice but to respect hard work.
No, but I'm saying accept you outside of your job. Like, say you did hard work, but you was, and I'm not talking to y'all, but this dude over there wearing dresses.
Hey man, they didn't fuck with him. They didn't fuck with him outside the court, bro.
No, they did. They did. They helped. Remember the episode where they were like, "Hey, send that man to Vegas. Let him do what he want to do."
Nah, when I'm saying fucked with him outside the court, I'm saying that they did not hang out with him.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, that's different though.
Yeah, I mean,
I can fuck with you as a person, like you as an individual. We know each other. You know what I'm saying? If you need me, I got you. But that don't mean we about to hang out. We have to have another level of camaraderie or connection for us to just be chilling at the crib.
That's a different level of friendship right there.
But I'm saying that Scotty and Mike had that. So I'm basically saying, I'm not saying they didn't.
They had a lot more shit to relate about.
Hell yeah.
What you gonna relate with Dennis about, bro? He got pink fingernails. He got on a velvet hat, leopard hair. And he wants to party until 6 a.m, but he want to start at like 8 p.m. Like there's certain shit where it's like, yo, Rodman, I fuck with you, but I cannot fuck with you. Like it's this, you know what I'm saying? Like this is outside of me, but I respect you. Have fun. You fucking Carmen? What? Yo, smash that bitch. Like, what? Madonna? Oh shit. You know, like
Madonna. But like, they say who else? What's her name?
I know Madonna and Carmen. Like,
what's her name? No, set it off. What's her name? Vivica
Fox.
Rodman.
Yeah, prime Vivica.
Rodman slick as a sniper, bruh.
Yeah, bro, Rodman.
He been picking them off.
Hey, bro.
Zero fucks given, bro. That's all it is, bro. When you don't give a fuck, bro, that's like a turn on. Yeah,
it's like Prince. Prince a bitch. I was like, no, Prince will fuck your bitch. There's a big difference. You can make fun of him all you want, but like they have a different level.
Why does Vivica Fox's face look like Dennis Rodman's now?
Damn.
Goddamn.
Damn. Hold on, bro.
I'm not doing Vivica like
that. Group message that.
I'm not sure on Vivica like that.
No, let me tell you something, man. Vivica Fox has always been beautiful. Like, she's one of the actresses that I was, very, very big on.
Hey, bro, you gotta have to show that,
too much work, bro.
You gonna have to show it, bro.
I thought
she little Kim'd herself? She Kim'd it?
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
You know, a lot of actresses do that now, man.
Man, that's the Hollywood. That's the Hollywood, bro.
Man, Dennis Rodman.
Look in the mirror, be proud of yourself.
You know what it is? It's not even Hollywood that's doing it to you. Hollywood magnifies something that's already wrong with you. A lot of people don't look at themselves in the same lens that other people view them through. And so if you grow up, even if you're pretty, I know plenty of pretty young women who I considered gorgeous growing up, who had self-esteem issues. Man, it was like really bad. And you're like, the fuck is wrong with you? Like, how can you not think that you look good, that you look pretty, that you know what I'm saying? That's what anorexia is. Anorexia is you can be thin as hell, but you still think that you look fat. There's nothing that anybody can tell you until you get professional help that will convince you otherwise.
And then you have like skin and bones, nothing
I'm
between.
talking about, bro. You see bones in places you didn't even know bones were there. It's like, what the hell, bro?
Yeah, that's nasty.
Oh, man.
Sad,
But it's a psychological thing. So, like you said, but just because I don't want to stay on Robin too long either, but I just respect him. I respect what he's been through from the beginning and how he developed as a person. He's not going to change. He had no desire to change. Even when they interviewed him years later with the lip rings and he's old, he's never changed. And I was like, you know what? I respect a motherfucker for standing up and being who they want to be. I respect all that until he start fucking with Buddy. Was that Buddy from China? Is that who he was fucking with? Kim Jong-un.
Hey,
okay.
Hey, bro. That was weird, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's borderline treason, my nigga.
Rodman may have averted a war, bro. You know what I'm saying? He may be the king.
Real.
We sit here talking shit. Kim might have been ready to push the button. Rodman, hey, relax, man. Let me stop for a second. Calm down.
Calm down. Let's play some ball.
Let's play some ball. What kind of ball were they playing, Mike?
Hey, that nigga Kim, man, he got that 2000 Pleasure Squad. Y'all know about that? That 2000 women's Pleasure Squad.
You said pleasure? Did you say pleasure?
Yes.
Slaves.
Okay. He said pleasure.
That is wild.
Shit. But anyways, man. I mean, overall, man, I didn't catch up to the last one, but I think this MJ doc is very good. I like it. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
A person that I looked up to as a kid. I mean, back then it was like Bugs Bunny, Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan. Like,
hey, man, let me say this real quick. Let me say this real quick, because this is history I did not know. The New York Knicks had the Chicago Bulls up 2-0. 2-0, bruh. And Chicago came back and won 4 fucking straight.
Jordan.
That is crazy to me.
Jordan.
That is crazy as fuck to me.
Yeah, that's just Jordan shit. That's where, that's what inspired Kobe. That Black Mamba. Just never give up.
Crazy to me, man. So. Yeah, and that hurt, bro. That I ain't gonna need flex, bro. That shit hurt. That hurt, bro. I was like, ooh. That shit hurt like a motherfucker, man. I actually had to mute the shit for a minute, man, because it's like,
damn, it's just a moment. It's a moment.
Yeah, because it's like, yo, man, a couple of weeks ago, you know what I'm saying? Everything normal and shit, and bruh.
Yeah, that's just sad, man. But shout out to the Dream Team. I love watching the Dream Team too. The '92 Dream Team. They beat that boy Cool Coach ass. Boy.
They beat Cool Coach ass. Isaiah Thomas should have been on the Dream Team instead of John Stockton. We all know that that's some bullshit. We all know it's some bullshit, but at the same time, that's politics.
I'm gonna talk to X. X, say you Isaiah Thomas. Say you fucked with every superstar in the league. You beating them up. You talking shit. Come time to put the Dream Team together. Are you getting invited to my party, nigga?
Fuck no.
You gotta respect it, but I don't think it's just Jordan. He fucked with everybody.
It wasn't just Isaiah. It was the Detroit Pistons, first of all.
Yeah, the whole team. You're right. The whole fucking team.
And not only that, let me say this. Magic Johnson and Isaiah Thomas were best friends, bro. So Isaiah Thomas wasn't... Bro, the nigga's the smallest nigga other than AI, bro. So how can you be a bully? He's not a bully. He's just...
Is that a serious question, or are you being facetious?
Nigga, he was fucking people up. Him, Rodman, Sally.
Bro. What I'm saying is this, bro. Isaiah Thomas, he was a competitor, bro. It's sort of like, he had the Napoleon complex, but the ass whoopings that were given out from Detroit were basically Mahorn, and Lambeer,
because they played the
Dennis
paint.
Rodman, and them type of niggas. Now, I'm not saying Isaiah Thomas, he
was grabbing niggas and pushing them and talking shit.
Bro, he was getting his ass whooped too, bro.
You got Isaiah all the way fucked up.
I gotta see the
Isaiah
game.
Thomas got his head goddamn busted, wide open, straight up. Like,
I mean, he might have deserved it, bro.
The point where I'm saying is, bro, 80s ball was 80s ball. I mean, Detroit. What gives Detroit really the infamous shit is how they did Mike. I'll give you that. You know what I'm saying?
They were the Broad Street bullies.
The Jordan rules.
Yeah,
but I mean,
the Broad Street bully shit. Like,
but still, though, man, I mean, like, that nigga should have goddamn deserved to be on the Olympic team.
No, he deserved it, but I can see why he's not on the team.
Oh, I mean, of course
That's
you can.
all, because like people blame Jordan, though. You can't blame fucking Jordan.
Nigga, yes, you can blame Jordan.
Okay, he's an influence, but everybody on the team is like...
He is the influence,
but
man.
Joe, the same way we talked about earlier with the young brother, right? The young bull making some bad decisions, and regardless of your talent, that doesn't negate whatever bad decisions that you're making. In life in general, life is not just about your ability. Life is about your ability to deal well with people. And
that
when you
true.
burn bridges,
that's true.
Motherfuckers don't forgive easily.
Yeah.
A lot of people are spiteful. I'm petty.
Damn.
I try not to be. I try my best not to be. But with some niggas, I'm petty, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Depending on what it was, oh man,
Yeah.
That nigga said I'm petty. Hey, bro,
Dude,
man.
Detroit beat the Bulls twice. Prime Michael Jordan. Twice. What did Jordan and the team do?
You know what?
Shook their hands.
See,
Hold on, let me get this
that's
off.
what it was.
Let me get this off, Joe. And
Go
then
ahead,
you can
bro.
respond. Jordan shook his hand both times. Doses. This nigga, once they beat Detroit, they walked off the field. Like the court,
Off
it
the
was
court,
like, it was like, fuck them niggas. And they had to the Bulls high five themselves.
And Isaiah Thomas,
response
he looked like
was, that's what the Celtics did to me. And I'm like, fam, fuck the Celtics.
Yeah.
Sportsmanship.
Yeah. At the end of the day, that's 100, bro. That's 100. That is.
But
that was some bitch ass shit. That was some bitch ass shit. Nah,
I feel
man.
Jordan.
For the whole team, that was some bitch ass shit.
There's Johnson, and then if you say Isaiah Thomas is one of the greatest point guards, but okay. Fact.
He's one of.
Fact. He like this. Okay.
He's one of.
Good. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, man. Yeah, man, I like the doc. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, great doc.
Yeah,
great
I
doc.
can't wait to get it over. I can't wait to watch more. I'll be honest.
I think in closing, I'm just gonna say, bro, I think like I said, I agree with y'all brothers, man. Great documentary. I love the fact that Mike allowed himself to be transparent, good, bad, ugly. You know what I'm saying? He allowed himself to be on display, no filter. Same way I respect Kevin Hart when he put out his mini doc on Netflix. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
a lot of people had a lot of shit to say, but I can at least, even if I don't agree or care for all of the decisions that you made, I can rock with a man standing on what he did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey,
I
this
agree.
is who I am. This is what I did. This is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Take it or leave it. You know, I regret some things, but ain't nothing I can do about it. You know, all I can do right now is just deal with it and move forward.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, no, totally agree. I like how Jordan put himself in the light, similar to Kevin Hart's showing his fucks up like on an airplane and shitting on his personal trainer and all that. I like how Jordan, and you could tell Jordan hates Isaiah Thomas. I remember when they showed him his response to why he didn't shake his hand or whatnot.
He already knew he was like, fuck this shit.
God,
Yeah.
you could tell that nigga definitely was part of the reason he ain't on the dream team. I ain't gonna front. You could tell at least 30% was Jordan. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga said 30%, 70%, nigga, fuck you.
but
Fuck you mean?
you could tell. But at the end of the day, man, Jordan, it feels like he let loose a little bit. He was like, I'm going to try to be as honest as possible. Of course, some details are going to be hidden out that he don't want to be seen. But, man, it's just a good documentary, seeing what was going on.
It's the truth. It's the truth. And that's all I want. That's all I want.
Yeah, man.
I appreciate it. I do.
So shout outs, man. Damn, we go in a minute, too. But we had an hour and change.
Hour 12.
What, hour 12? Oh, shit, that's
Hour
what's up.
12. Hour 13.
Right, well, we was going to talk about Drake.
Hey, man, Drake and his Tootsie Roll will be here next week.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere.
Shout out to the mixtape or whatever that is. You know what I'm saying? We'll get to it.
That's funny, man. That's funny. But nah, this was dope, man. I think this was a good conversation. Really breaking down one of our legendary Space Jam heroes.
Had to, man. Then they could beat the Monstars.
Go. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's the greatest achievement he ever made.
Right. He won 6 championships, whatever. He went outer space and beat the Monstars.
I believe I could touch the sky.
R. Kelly gave you a classic. I don't care what you got to say about that, man. R. Kelly gave you a classic.
I think about it every night and day. Classic.
Bro, come on,
Welcome
man.
to the Space Jam. Here's your chance. Do your dance.
Who was that? Was that Luke?
Jam.
Was that Luke?
All right. It wasn't?
I don't know. I can't remember who the fuck that was, but it was some booty shaking up tempo type
If
shit.
that was
though.
Uncle Luke, that's amazing. I got to see the track list.
Oh, was that? Damn, I can't remember who that was. But I remember that song though, X. I remember that shit.
July Crew went from Freaknik to Space Jam. That's impressive. The motherfuckers is wow. Uncle Luke, boy. But
that's
yeah,
funny,
man. Good episode, man. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed especially that Michael Jordan doc. Shout outs to everybody who put me on it. Basically, Joe, because I wasn't gonna watch the shit. I ain't gonna front. I catch that shit.
Quad City DJs.
Okay. I catch that shit later.
Oh shit.
Quad City DJs.
That shit was dope.
Mm-hmm.
Classic joint, man. But no, that's what's up, man. Hey, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. I'm gonna finish. I haven't made it to the episode 6, but I'm probably gonna work my way through the rest of them today. Actually, so you know, shouts out. Shit, y'all got anything else y'all need to add?
Nah, man, just keep on supporting, squad. Keep on supporting, man.
YouTube, subscribe, Instagram, follow, stream us, Spotify, iTunes, anywhere.
All that.
Keep doing it over and over.
Oh man, y'all boys are funny to me. But yeah, that's what's up, man. Yo, we appreciate everybody tuning in. As always, everybody has a seat at the cool table. The bell's about to ring. Until next week, we out. Peace.
Peace.
The coolest, what?